Anyways, who am I bitching about next? Let's just bitch about stuff tonight and get it out of our system. I feel like venting. I don't know. I should find a prisoner and fall in love. No. Although there's something kind of sexy about like all that pent up male sexual frustration. Like especially if they've been in jail for like a while and they can't be with women. You are Arabic Ted Bundy. Ladies, if a man said fuck you, would you ever talk to him again? I'm just asking. Okay. No, like for real. Okay, just wondering. Just asking for a friend. Call me like a fucking frog because I don't have a neck, or like he's really a fucking asshole. Well, why are you here if I'm an asshole? Because I'm a stupid idiot. Oh, okay, let's have fun. Why can't we go back 7 months? Oh my god. Oh, I'm so mad right now. I honestly want to fucking throw his clothes on the front lawn. But he lied to me. If he was honest about his intentions, and he is shady as fuck in the message too in the screenshot, I'm telling you right now, nobody can find out about this conversation. Yeah, why? Why? Because you know you're in the wrong. Oh my god, if you guys only knew the shit I did for this guy. If you only knew. The text? Just a bunch of fuck yous. That's what they are. Over and over. For what? Why? Fuck you, why? This is stupid. You say things like fuck you, and you treat me like this, and then you don't want me to talk online. You don't want me to give you shit. Oh, sorry. You can hurt me all you want, right? Why do I protect you and like not talk about you online when you don't fucking appreciate fuck all? Do I have no self-respect? I don't have any self-respect. Ugh. I don't know why I put up with it. I don't get anything out of this. Like, really. I feel super. Do you ever think that you just feel really needy as a person? You know, like as a partner, like you feel like you need attention more, or do you know what I mean? Do you think that's a problem with yourself? Or I don't know, it's just like I just feel like I never get enough attention from anybody. Maybe that's a problem with myself. I know it probably is. The fact that you can't control your anger is not my fucking problem anymore. It's yours. Live with it. But I also tend to romanticize people a lot. Like, for something they're not even, you know. I'm not putting slow mode on for you either. You won't find a woman to do what I did for you. It's not gonna happen. Actually. Actually, to give you BJ's the way I'm BJ Queen. I'm not gonna toot my own horn for very much. You won't hear me compliment myself much. But that's why you like it so much, because you know. I don't really want to watch him, honestly. Let's do something else. It is pathetic. People over there. What's the tea? Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. I literally, the other day, the day he did his beef stroganoff, he was being kind of picky with me all day, like I was getting on his nerves or something. He's just being crabby. So he asked me to cut the Swiss cheese for his fucking salad in the kitchen while I'm help him with his video. All ingredients I bought, by the way. I didn't cut them in perfect cubes like he wanted. He fucking that set him off like the whole night. I spent 6 hours bawling in the kitchen while he throws cups across the room. Fucking the cops were called. His neighbors called the cops about a noise complaint. Yeah. You know what? You fucking deserve it because you know what? Anyway, the disadvantage I have with like these people is that I don't know them. Like, I don't watch them, I don't follow them. I could care less about who they are as people. I don't know them at all. So I don't have anything I can use against them. And they're that type of low person that they will use like your traits against you or something against you. And it said she's coming to stomp your face. Bring it, bitch. Bring it. You know where I live. You have like a 12-year-old kid and you're threatening people? Moron. What the hell does she have merch for anyway? She. What the fuck do these friggin' reaction channels have merch for? Some of them.
Hello, guys. Oh man, it feels like it's been forever. It's been a week. It's been a week. All right, let me make sure I can hear myself, which I can. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new, my name is Charlie. Please consider subbing before you exit this video. Who has it been an interesting last few days? It obviously has been. But before I get into it, anyone watching in real time, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. Anyone watching on playback, I appreciate you. To all my mods who are constantly here to help me, thank you so much. And to all my patrons and my channel members, thank you. Thank you so much for all the support. Oh, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So, thank you guys. Thank you. You guys are liking the new year. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, V. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you, Yvette. I appreciate it. I cut my hair again. So I was just like, you know what? Just do it. Just go for it. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. You guys are too kind. Thank you. Thank you, Harp. Thank you. You guys like it. I'm happy you guys like it. At first I was like, oh, this might be too short. But I was like, you know what? Embrace it. I like it. So here we are. And funny enough, someone mentioned, I want to say within the last month, they're like, bring the swoop back. Like they wanted me to do a side part. I don't remember who said it. If you're watching, I took your advice. Thank you. Thank you, Cosmic. Thank you so much. You guys are too kind. Thank you, April. I'm so happy you guys like it. Wow. Guys make me feel even better. Thank you. Thank you and welcome, Julie. I noticed you recently either rejoined or joined. Either way, your name was on the. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Is it Mary J? Thank you. You guys are too kind. I could never. I could never. I wish. Queen, don't get. First of all, what y'all not gonna do is gas me. What you guys are not gonna do is gas me because I will be up here acting a fool. Thank you so much, Queen. I appreciate you. And yeah, I actually like it. I like it. You know how I do. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, let me grow it out, and then there's other times I'm like, just cut it again. So that's what I do. Thank you, love. Thank you. That's what Queen. Okay. You know what? Don't have me up here acting crazy. Don't do that now. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up with everyone. Wow, everyone's saying Riri. Wow. Thank you. I mean, she did that cut on her. No one does it like Riri. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew. And speaking of Matthew, guys, Matthew here, if I didn't talk about it before, the new merch has been released. Matthew, we're working on something privately, but Matthew is actually the person who came up with most of the creation. And of course, my amazing Ryan was able to like bring my vision to life. So I really, really, once again, Matthew, thank you so much. All right, let's see. Oh, welcome. All right, so for anyone who hasn't been caught up, I'm not completely caught up. The live stream we're going over today is the live stream from 2 days ago. Just 2 days ago. There has been about 8 live streams since. So of course I'm behind as I just never going to be completely caught up on Chantel. But today she went live to talk about this imaginary hookup that she was headed to, and we'll eventually go over that because that one was juicy. And when I say juicy, I mean so pathetic. So um yes, the love empress, yes. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, Salem, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, but oh, I'm heading towards my season 10 of greatness. I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are really, really, really too kind. Thank you, Mimi. I mean, Heather, I mean, what forehead? You know what I'm saying? What five head? No, let me stop. Listen, I'm proud of my five head. It doesn't matter, but that is true. That is true. What five head? Chantal doesn't realize. See, when you have hair strands to do this, you can. It can be versatile. Shit, I have enough strands to cut a bang if I wanted. I know she can't relate, but I won't point out the obvious as of right now. Thank you, Carbon. I mean, quite literally, she can't. She doesn't have enough hair, but thank you. Shenanigans, thank you, boo. And I do hope your family members feeling better. I did see your tweet. I saw your tweet, so I hope everything's good with you and your fam. Thank you. I appreciate you, Am. Thank you. You guys are really hyped for this. I was not expecting that. Sh- Chantel stanky earring back smelling, but just see. She do look like she smell like Aaron back. Oof. Oh God. Aaron back and cat piss. Oh God. Could you imagine? Oh, Peachy, thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the Go Cluster. Thank you for all my new members. Oh, can I just say, before going straight into it, selfless plug. Obviously, I mentioned the merch is linked in the description, but also I was talking to the amazing creator of my Discord, and she's working hard at it. She's just amazing. So hopefully, I know it will be out in February. If we could get it out before then, I will let you guys know. But the Discord's coming. I have so much faith. I have so much faith. I will probably when it's launched, I'll probably tweet about it and make a community post, and the fun times will begin. Ah, thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are very, very kind. Thank you. Okay, so this is the live stream from 2 days ago, the 6.5 hour one. I only got the first half edited. I want to actually cover the CPAP one she did because that was a mess, and the one from today as well. Not all today, but obviously you guys know how I do. I edit down. So if I can get the other half done between that time and before the weekend, I will. If not, I'll be mixing it in with Natters. I just got to figure out a plan because everything moves so fast. And you guys know I like to edit and include clips and contradictions and, all that good stuff. So, yes, Robin, thank you for the reminder. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up the live stream if you enjoy any part of it, any point of it at all. Thank you. Um, Shelly, the Discord is available to it will be once it launches, it'll be for the tier 2 members. So, the Cluster Supreme, that's where the Discord will be available. The pricing of the membership is not going to change or anything. I'm just placing it for that level of my members, just to answer your question. And I'm working on, well, not me, but together. I'm just gonna The other day, I was trying to think of a nickname for her because obviously I'm not gonna say her name on here because I don't think she talks about it publicly. But I'm just gonna call the amazing person that is making my Discord Apple. I'm just gonna call her Apple. So if you hear me say Apple, that's what I'm talking about. She'll be managing the Discord as well. She has been working with me. We're putting all the, what are they called? I'm you guys know I'm a boomer, but it's not chapters. I forgot the different sections in Discord and the rules and all that stuff. And I'm just really excited when you guys get in there. Okay, let's see. Yes, babe, we love Apple. Love her. She's amazing. Okay, let me see. Okay, let's get into the first video. I did edit it down to, I'm gonna be here all night probably, so it doesn't even matter. It really doesn't. Channels. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, what is that thing called? Channels. Yeah. We have all the channels figured out. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Will it be messy? Sure. But and also I am going to make sure that I can actually have a few of my mods who mod for me here. If you guys are willing to um possibly help out in the Discord as well. Obviously, it's not an obligation. I will make sure I get you in there, even without the membership. So just let me know to any of my mods. I know a few of my mods I've already talked to you guys. So I know you'll be in there. But for some of my mods that I didn't, who are currently here, just get to me privately if you do want to mod in the Discord. Thank you, Matthew. The spaces is fun. If I could really balance and schedule it, I'd probably do it like at least once a week. The For anyone who doesn't know, Twitter Spaces is something that they added recently, and it's just so nice to put a voice to some of the viewers and supporters, and we get messy. It's just genuine, like chilling with friends on a, I would say, a three-way call, but sometimes it's a lot more than that, clearly. So it's a really good time. Thank you so much, Matthew. uh it's a lot. It was so much. Yes, that's the thing. That's the thing. I want to do that in Discord. To have that option, because I know it's available, to have that going on in Discord. Could you imagine how amazing that would be? Oh, it's going to be such a good time. I've been trying to learn like different things. And thank you, Chantel. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. I appreciate you. I know I'm missing a lot of members' comments too. So if I did miss you, I'm sorry. Already 20 minutes. It normally takes me about 20 minutes to get ready to like get into it. Thank you for upgrading. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Probably not. Okay. I was like that too at first, Mary, just because it's like, oh my God, real time, all that stuff. But then I'm like, I live stream. It's kind of the same in my head. It's like the same thing. So it works out. But if you're ever comfortable, boo, get in there because the way I love your tweets. So I could only imagine. I could only imagine. Okay, so let's get. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's get into. Oh, no, 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 no. I won't stop doing live streams. This is my favorite. That's why I've leaned into them. I love live streaming. I genuinely love it. So no, live streaming won't stop. I just know in certain times, say, for example, what I was having going on with my water, I could have just streamed from Discord. Because Discord, at least the way I saw it done, it's just well, I don't know if it's easier. Don't have me up here lying, but no, I'll still be streaming. That's not going anywhere. I love this a lot. So no, I thank you, Julie. I don't think that at all. That's what it's there for all of us to talk. And I don't want to be talking to myself. So if you were talking a lot, that's what we needed. So thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. All right, let's see. Thank you to all the new members and anyone upgrading. I do see you. I just want to try to get into the video because you know it takes me forever anyways. I'll be here for probably 2+ hours. You guys know how I get down. So to all the new members, everyone upgrading, thank you. And just to cover it again, with the Discord that we're working on, it's the second tier, the Cluster Supreme. That's the one that will have access to Discord. Again, I would love it to be out before February. However, I'm not rushing the great work that Apple's doing. So, um, if anything, it'll be February. But if we have it sooner, you'll be the first to know. All right, let's see. Dawn, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 3 months, by the way. I appreciate you. Oh, yeah, I see all the upgrades. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for supporting. I cannot wait. And if it goes down the way I think in my head, can't wait.
Yes, welcome. How's my hairline?
Oh, girl.
Is it good?
They're
Oops.
fine good.
I was supposed to go somewhere tonight, but I feel like being at home, actually, to be honest. Just one
Mm-hmm.
of those nights. And I need to
Thank you,
smoke. I haven't
Candy.
smoked. Oh my god. Like, this is me sober right now. You guys want a few minutes of me completely sober?
What an accomplishment.
You seem in a good mood. I guess I'm just like, I'm not happy. I'm not miserable. I'm like in the middle. So,
So, for anyone who obviously watched this, you know it doesn't stay that way. It's just a beautiful stream.
what community post rage? What about it?
Thank you for
Everything I
upgrading
said was
everything
true.
else. Thank you so much.
You know, like maybe people are like, oh, that's so wrong to like say that when her kids are involved. Well, she's the one doing it. No, Sabrina, I don't have the DMs because it was in a text message. I remember asking her, and I was like, right in the, of course, it's stupid for me to bring Coke to a party. I couldn't go like a day without doing it at that point. And I knew she did it. Like we used to do it together in like bathrooms at clubs or whatever when we'd party together. And I knew she did it once in a while. Janet said she's coming to stomp your face. Bring it, bitch. Bring it. You know where I live.
There's a reason I'm playing this clip.
You have like a 12-year-old kid and you're threatening people? Moron.
Okay. The reason I play those clips, now Chantel in her community post did talk about how she'd be looking for DMs or text messages between her and Shannon. Shannon did unfortunately respond. Keep in mind, Shannon doesn't have to respond to any of this, but Shannon did confirm that that conversation did happen, and Shannon did agree to Chantel bringing the Coke. However, she didn't have time according to her. Now, this is where, you know how I am. Even if it's an unpopular opinion, I'm going to state my opinion. I've said this from the beginning. I believe there's only really three type of people who can stay in Chantel's life for a long period of time: her family, someone she can easily manipulate, or someone very similar to her. I've always felt Shannon may be more similar to Chantel than a lot of people realized. She was new to having a channel, all these things. But here's the thing: it doesn't mean Shannon is exactly like Chantel. It doesn't mean she has all the poor traits that Chantel has. However, their community posts sometimes look alike, they sometimes sound alike. Do I think Shannon did the Coke with Chantel? Yeah. Does it matter? No. I think a lot of people confuse the fact that I was saying when it comes to the situation about them doing the Coke together, They both look bad. And if I'm being real, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Chantel looks worse." No, actually, Shannon looks worse. Shannon agreed. Whether she did it or not, only she knows the truth. Does it matter? No. But Shannon agreed. Shannon has control of that party. It's her party. The simple answer would have been no, but she agreed. Let's not forget that conversation happened and it was confirmed by Shannon. Now, that information was new to me, and I think Shannon only brought that up or said that because Chantel mentioned text messages. That information was new to me, but I don't watch Shannon consistently, so I don't know. All that to say, even if she did do the code, guess what? It doesn't matter. You want to know why? Because I don't think that's the reason she dislikes Chantel. Shannon didn't have to say a damn thing. She didn't have to say a damn thing when it comes to this. And I understand if she did do it, why she's lying. I get that. I get that. I get it. But if we're going to keep it real, if you want to respond, just tell the truth. I won't be touching on if I did or didn't do coke with Chantel, but best believe the reason I dislike Chantel has nothing to do with coke. I'm gonna keep saying cokey because you decided to she decided to toss Shannon away. Shannon was valuable to her when she wanted a bulldog to go sit there and curse out Natter. But when Natter was sitting there cursing out Shannon, threatening her family, Chantel didn't back her up. Chantel didn't defend her. Chantel chose this bum ass that she met a few months ago over a friend that she's known for 2 decades. So even if she did do the coke, she could still say cokey, cokey, cokey. Who cares? Shannon is very different from Chantel. Chantel's like, oh, it's a double standard. No, it's not. One of the reasons people lean in when it comes to Chantel is because Chantel spent years shaming people, whether it be for their addiction, their looks, their struggles. So the minute she sits there taking L's after L's, people are definitely going to throw it back in her face unapologetically. So even if Shannon did do I don't care. That doesn't make her a bad mom. That doesn't even make her a bad person. But let's not pretend when it comes to that situation that day, they both look bad. And Shannon, in my eyes, looks worse. However, people make mistakes. People do it all the time, like making mistakes. So it happens. Just because she made a mistake or she did something that was a bad judgment call doesn't make her a bad person altogether. I don't know that lady. I haven't watched enough of her content. I just think there are similarities when it comes to Chantel. They're both attention seekers. So when people want to go for bad and like really do the most and cape for Shannon if you want. But let's not pretend Shannon and Chantel don't have a lot of similarities. Let's not forget around the time that Shannon decided to swing back into Chantel's life. Cut it out. So when people are like, oh, what, calm down, calm your ass down. Let's not pretend this woman was throwing a party and said, yes, yeah, sure, you could bring Coke. The answer would have been no. Matter of fact, you don't need to come. Because here's the thing. Even if Chantel didn't ask, Chantel would have still done the Coke. She probably would have just did it in her car off the dashboard or something. But Chantel asked, and Shannon, in her own words, written out words, agreed for her to bring it. That was a bad call on her part. And that was the worst call between the two of them. Yes, Chantal brought it, but Shannon didn't say no. As far as like not bringing it, I think Shannon did it, but I don't care. Doesn't make her a bad person. Damn sure don't make her a bad mom. The reason I played the clip of Chantal bringing up her kids again is because that's what Chantal does. When Chantal sat there and said, "Oh, Shannon did the coke with me at the graduation party," she wanted to throw her kids in there intentionally. Because the truth is this: Chantal could have simply said, "You're one to talk. We did coke a couple of months ago. We didn't need to know the location. We didn't need to know it was at an event." She just said, "We did coke together a couple of months ago. I have the text messages to prove it." That's it. But Chantal made sure to bring her kids into it, just like the clip at the beginning. She chose to bring her kids into it because that's the type of digs Chantal likes to take. Oh, you're the mother of I think she said 12-year-old. What does that have to do with shit? That has nothing to do with the type of mother she is. I don't know what type of mother Shannon is, but it seems like she holds down a great household. It seems like, and I'm just going based off of the information she gave us and what we've seen as far as pictures she's posted. That's all I know. And you know what? Shannon hasn't been proven to be a blatant liar, so I'm still willing to believe Shannon on some things. Not all things, but some things. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. So when you guys are out here caping for Shannon, it just not everyone, by the way, I know I'm saying it like I'm just saying it in general sense. I just see a lot of people cape so hard for Shannon. It's like it's not that fucking deep. She fucked up. Doesn't mean she's a bad person. Chantel's a bad person, not because of her addiction. Chantel's a bad person because she's a bad person, and she's showcased it for years now. Shannon just got on the scene. It's not that deep. So, hold on, where is it? Exactly, Indy. You guys can like Shannon, anyone. It's your own judgment. Like who you like. It's just the way people cape for her so hard, even with the slightest criticism. It's just like, first of all, you're talking to me. I said what the fuck I said, and I know how to make valid points. It was a bad call. That was her environment that she had control over. That was a bad call. Shannon was worse in the situation than Chantel. But overall, as people, Chantel ain't shit. She's vile. I can't say the same for Shannon. I have not seen a lot of the things that Chantel has displayed over the years from Shannon. I'm just saying, in that situation, it was a bad call. It was a bad judgment call. That's it. Exactly. She loves attacking mothers. She loves it because we didn't need to know where it was. You wanted to say that? Fine. But she made sure to throw in it was her child's party for a reason. So, welcome. Okay, I know I'm missing a lot, but let me get back into it and then I'll catch up in a sec, guys.
I provided it, Sarah Kate. Yeah, I did. I'm not the one sitting here judging anybody for doing coke, right?
Oh,
She's the one up there every day. Cokey, cokey, cokey. I'd say just let them talk and stop reacting. I've been doing that for 4 years. It, I mean, they do anyway. So, I mean, for me, it's more personal with somebody like Shannon, obviously. Um, so
hold on real quick, guys. I just want to make sure, and I'm not addressing this like with hate. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Oceana, everyone has a different opinion, and I respect that you think that. It's okay. I just think differently. We're gonna just agree to disagree. I think she did it, but it's fine if she did. I don't care. It's just the way she chose to address this wasn't the what. It just wasn't that smart. But I don't care if she did it. It doesn't make her a bad person. But I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. It's nothing to go back and forth about. It's just a topic we'll agree to disagree on. That's it.
well, I mean, like, I'm not the one here making a channel about her. She outed my secrets first, but it's not okay for me to be like, you're gonna like shame me for coke and shame, call anybody cokey, and like, you literally did it with me in the bathroom. That makes you a huge fucking hypocrite and a fucking liar. I could.
By the way, it doesn't technically make her a hypocrite because I don't think Shannon just doesn't like Natter and doesn't like what Chantel did to her. So I get it. So yeah, keep calling him Cokie. I don't give a shit if she did lines a few weeks ago, and I'm not saying she did, but I don't care if she did. Because the whole point of those names and name calling, it has to do with the fact that these people ain't shit. So yeah, she's gonna keep calling that name, and she should if she wants to. It doesn't matter what happened that day. The name calling and whatever people say towards them is because they're vile people. Keep in mind, this man based on what Shannon said, threatened Shannon and her family. Koki is actually pretty nice compared to what she could be saying.
And her wanting to lie about it, but like, I don't understand the drug shaming coming from people who are obviously subpar themselves.
I see you,
Give me a break.
Ocean. I
You need
see
a
you.
reality check.
I see
If
you.
you're gonna judge people, you need a reality check. And I'm here to give that to you. Anyway, she thinks she's all fucking high and mighty because she's in a bikini in the DR and people think I'm jealous that what, you think
You
because I'm
sound
not
it.
I'm fat I'm not gonna wear a bikini when I go to Jamaica?
You won't.
Trust me, I will be. And not just that. And B, go back to being a piece of crap.
First of all, I could okay, I fast forwarded by accident, but she won't be in a bikini in Jamaica. She won't even make it on the flight, let's be real. She's not going on this trip. But imagine Chantel, the same woman who just live streamed herself looking pathetic because she didn't want to meet up with a stranger, which was really stupid on her part, anyways. But um, you think Chantel's about to be on a beach in a bikini? Not a chance in hell. If she wanted to, it's her right, it's her body. Uh, but the way her body would look in that bikini, Chantel does own a mirror. And yes, I understand she's also delusional, but I don't think she's that damn delusional. And if she is, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see that vlog. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Love, thank you so much for the super. Listen, I watching Chantel, it just puts a different perspective on the boring life. Like, remember how a few months ago, thank you for the super chat, when she was like, "Oh, I don't want to be at home." What did she say? Knitting or reading journal. I forgot what she said. I'd rather take that life. That's why I did made the community post that I made. It was to mock the one she did, where she was like, "Do you love me? Yes or no?" Why would you post that? And what answer did you think you were gonna get? So I posted my own poll on my own community tab, just to know there was a 1%, and I am concerned for that 1%. But I'm guessing they were probably trolling. I hope. I really hope. But that's our girl. Havasu Mom, thank you so much.
Like a reaction channel against me,
I
you're
had to
gonna
bring it
start
back a
looking
little
like
bit.
that. You're gonna start going frowning and looking like a frowning bitch. Like, you do you not even just see the screenshot? I post them to like expose her. She's people like kiss her ass, and she's like a horrible person. Like, she's like, just the things she says are just nasty. I've known Shannon 20 years. Obviously, I'm more offended by her than Natter. You know, like, it's different.
Thank you, Gina.
Francisco, Natter made fun of you a lot. Doesn't matter, Francisco. Am I here with Natter right now? Why bring up Natter? This woman has bullied me way more than Natter. You guys, ever?
The reason I played that clip is she constantly changes the goalposts when it comes to why she takes out her anger or rages at certain people when it comes to their criticism of her. So when it comes to Shannon, her thing is, "Oh, I've known her for 20 years, so obviously I would get upset." Fair. But she still expects strangers on the internet to talk about her a certain way when the truth is no one has to do that. No one has to do that. But the man himself that she's chasing, by the way, she was circling and doing all this stuff, pretending she's about to go to Montreal, but in reality, she was in her car hoping that man called. That man, it doesn't matter. That's not important. Yes, it is. That's the one person that should be giving you a great amount of respect, but she expects it from strangers. That's why I posted that clip or added that clip because it makes no sense.
G lies in like every fucking video.
We're
Just
still waiting
wait.
for the lies.
Just wait. Just wait.
We're waiting.
Just little things in like every single thing, from lying about the laws to fucking, I don't know. She just talks shit about the dumbest things.
Keep in mind, in no way do I feel or even believe that this video is coming. I'd love to see it though, because I think it'd be a disaster, but it probably wouldn't happen unless she's getting help. And if she is getting help, I have a few ideas who would be helping her. So
Do you know how many videos I have to go through, JJ? I never watched a whole video of hers. So I have to like actually take clips from her videos. Do you think I fucking feel like doing that right now? Where's her receipts?
in her live
Where's
streams.
her receipts? I'm gonna put clips together, don't worry. FFG had no channel before you. Her subscriber count increased a ton. Yeah, but Sofa King, her subscriber count versus how many views she gets is ridiculously different because nobody gives a fuck about her. Like, no.
This is how you know Chantel's stupid, and she really doesn't fully understand her job, and this is her full-time job. So when a creator gets more views than their subscriber count, that's the dream. That's what most creators would love to have. It's not the case with most creators. However, if that happens, that's amazing. I remember at one point I was getting 4 to 5 times the views in one video than I had in subscribers. And for anyone who doesn't know, creators get paid on views, not sub count. So sub count helps with something else. I won't get into that, but it's the views. And that's what bothers Chantel. Because at the end of the day, even though I think French Fry Girl's at almost 17K, she gets 2 to 3 times those views. Or 2 times those views. It doesn't matter. She gets a lot more views than she does, and she gets a lot of support. And at any given live stream, I think it's 2.5 or more active viewers, no matter the topic. Yes, the topic 9 times out of 10 is Chantel, but I don't know, so she could speak for herself. But from the time I was watching French Fry Girl, I don't think she sat there and denied the reason her channel grew was because she was giving an opinion on Chantel. Most channels know that, or most reaction channels know that. I don't think anyone feels bad about that. It's great. There are thousands of people interested in a topic that I would normally have to watch alone. Awesome. So I'm not sure what Chantel. Well, Chantel's stupid, actually. That's why. Love Galore, thank you so much. Listen.
Nobody wants to go see her um videos unless they're about me. So if they're not going to subscribe, like if nobody's subscribing to you but they're watching your videos, isn't that like, do you know what I mean? It means nobody wants to actually like subscribe to you. It's true. Her channel grew because of me. So
Um, so most creators, most reaction channels, their channels grow because of the topic, yes. But the topic would we wouldn't be as engaged if it wasn't for the fact that Chantel's a hot mess. That's what it comes down to. And she doesn't get that. Well, she does, because she gets it sometimes,
I
but
win. Point. Period. Bye. Would you honestly rather be her? Like honestly, does her
yes,
life like her life looks
yes.
way more fucking depressing?
No. If obviously I will always choose my life. But if I had to choose between Chantel and FFG, I'm choosing FFG before you finish the sentence. That plays a part in the poll I did yesterday. I don't know anyone who would choose Chantel's life. I would hope no one would ever choose Chantel's life. Do not think the monthly income that she gets is worth living that life, because it's not.
I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't know. Like anyway, I
Right, Alex? She looks
personally
pathetic
for
too.
me, AG, that's not a win. Like I if I had to make money off of someone else riding someone else's coattails, I would feel like a fucking loser. Plain and
I feel
simple.
great. Listen, I'll only speak for myself, but I love being able to monetize my opinion on trade wrecks, especially this one right here. It feels good. I tell you, it hit different. It hits different. The support I get watching Chantel versus the one I got Amber. Obviously, with Amber, I got a lot of support as well. But this one, it hit different because it's a different type of train wreck. It's a different type of storyline. It's a different type of hot mess. This is the same woman who's been wishing karma on people left and right, who've been talking about people kids, their addictions, their looks, being a bigot, just being so hateful and vile for years. So this season with Chantel, it just hits different because it feels good. It feels good, and I have no shame in saying that. I enjoy watching Chantel, even though the consequences to her actions are not huge yet, but there's some consequences, and I just love watching her look stupid in 4K. It's amazing. It really feeds my soul. Mm. Better Betty, thank you. Welcome to the Gold Cluster, Boo. Thank you, Princess. Nah, could never. Did you guys see the live stream? I think it was someone from yesterday. Again, there's been so many. She started the live stream with the shoe polish still on her forehead. I know she doesn't bathe before most live streams, but I was under the assumption that she at least looked in the mirror, and she doesn't. She really, really doesn't. And that's sad. But it's
Oh,
Chantel.
not to be rude, but to be rude.
Thank you.
They are washed, yes, and this bra's washed. And
If people have to question if you washed or you brush your teeth or you have to answer those questions, that's pretty pathetic. It's pretty pathetic, but it speaks to her hygiene.
everything is washed because I came on here washed
Welcome,
for you
Unicorn.
guys today. Oh, sorry.
Welcome.
I came on here washed and groomed. My teeth are brushed.
Ooh.
And what? And what, Charlie?
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, can we talk about my impact? Can we just talk about it real quick? My impact. She wanted to put that out. As we all know, it's already rare. So to anyone who viewed that live stream, any of her members, you're welcome. My impact. It's there. You may say the words are harsh, but it gets some action. It gets some action. So thank you. I will collect my flowers in the form of liking this live stream. Thank you so much. But it's there. Take notes. She was taking notes. She was bitter. She was raging, but she was taking notes. Ah, I love that. Look at that. Look at oh my god. If she really by the way, she's been talking about getting lip fillers again. If she gets it, I am here for it. Only because it's gonna be a disaster. I'm so happy for her. I'm so happy for her. So happy. Look, hold on. Full screen. How could anyone resist this? Look, you're telling me there is a man out there that is resisting this gorgeous, sexy, clean, desirable, smart woman? Look, fuck out of here. Chantel, the way Chantel really needs to take her shit down sometimes. Welcome, Jamie. B, and I love it because it's literally rent free. That's the sad part. Because I'll be damned if I'm not monetizing my my opinion on Chantel because I got so much to say. Rent free. I love it. Look, look.
Yeah, I'm just coming on here and talking shit. I genuinely don't care what the fuck Charlie Gold thinks about my parents.
She does.
Good RP, yeah. I'll add it to my I'm gonna make that the intro to my video. It's gonna be hypocrite FFG and Shannon being and Charlie being hypocrites and liars for like 45 minutes straight.
Chantel hasn't even been able to put out a 10-minute vlog, but you're telling me she's going to put a 45-minute compilation together about myself, FFG, and Shannon. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it.
Fuck, I don't know. I should just stream snipe her every single time she goes live. Because what is she going to talk about? Pete's, that's my business. It doesn't make me a hypocrite.
It
Because
does.
it's not the same at all.
It is.
It's not the same at all.
Exactly. Natter's worse because he is your sugar baby. Obviously, he's single. She's single. She just can't figure that out. But Natter is directly benefiting from her, sleeping with her, according to her, and in her personal space. So, yeah, it's not the same because French Fry Girl is a stranger. All of us are strangers who don't necessarily have to give a fuck about you. That's why when she's like, oh, the criticism needs to be constructive. No, it doesn't, stupid. Welcome.
I've known Shannon 20 years. Obviously, I'm more offended by her than Natter.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, it's different.
Thank you, Red.
I know. Like, honestly, that's the thing with my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want anytime.
Same.
And they have to, for content, have to sit there and watch me over and over and over. It's like,
And I enjoy it
like, it's
over
so
and over.
sick. See, Michelle. Hairpiece confirmed in DCMG video today. Sorry, what? Did you just say I'm getting criticized for my hair by DCMG? Who looks like Roy Orbison's wig?
No, she doesn't.
Give me a fucking break now. This is what I mean. These people need a friggin' This is not a hairpiece.
Girl, we can't tell.
I mean, look.
Mange.
You can see the bald.
Mange.
Mm-hmm. Be mad that my hair looks good today.
No, it doesn't.
Jesus Christ. Do not come for me if you're uglier than me. Period.
Okay, so a few things when it comes to that statement. I mean, she could say whatever she'd like. The thing is, I don't know if she's talking about when she's behind the filter or without the filter, because we should clarify that. Also, it sounds like DC Media Girl is safe because I don't know why Chantel would think she looks, but Chantel looks like she's aged. Genuinely, she looks like she's aged about 20 years. And when that filter is off in all her glory, I've talked about it before. Chantel looks like a single mother of 5 whose husband left her for the babysitter. Chantel looks like she's lived a rough life. And she looks ridiculous. And when it comes to the hair, like, girl, let the topic go. Let the topic go. I don't think I know any reactor who has less hair than Chantel. Sure, may some people be struggling with their hair, okay. And the ones that do, I know Milk Tea wears a wig because I know she has a condition and her wigs look good. DC Media Girl looks good, and she's even talked about, some of her recent struggles still look good and has way more than 5 strands on her head. And when the time comes, if she wants to get a wig, I'm sure it will look amazing. Chantel can take some pointers from the people who criticize her, but instead she just wants to get mad and who are you to speak on me? I'm above you and all these things. And I think recently she was talking about something having to do with FFG heating up a hot pocket in the motel microwave. And it's just like the reaches that Chantel goes to, the lengths that she goes to try to drag. Here's the thing: if you have to put that much effort into dragging someone, you can't drag them. There must not be anything there. The material's not there. Just let it go. Chantel's best bet is just to pretend. Sometimes you gotta pretend to be unbothered. That's her best bet. Um, Erie, I hope that's how I say your name. Yeah. Oh my God. No, I'm ready. I'm ready. Listen, I'm ready for the lip injection phase because she's not going to do the right research. So I'm ready for that. I support that journey. Her getting the lip injections, her looking for a wig because I know she did a community post within the last 2 weeks about that. Her getting the wig, and I think she wants to get those ugly claws back, the ones she had, what was it, like 2 3 years ago? Remember those ugly claws? Like her hands are not necessarily made for all type of fake nails, but Chantel thinks she could pull off anything. But I'm here for that because she looked a hot mess, and Chantel swears she's serving. It's like, girl, thank you. Thank you so much, Courtney. I appreciate you guys. No, you guys hype me up a lot. You guys really do a lot. It's amazing. Thank you, Krista. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the super chat. Um, I'm looking at your comments. Keep dragging her. Let me carry on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't want to be a bitch, but I have to say it now. I have to. I have to.
Girl, certain things you shouldn't say.
But I don't look shame. Oh, well, you know what? Today I do.
She always does. Thank you, Ooh. Thank you, Boo.
At least I have hair. Well, that's probably what she's going to say. I would
Mhm.
rather have no hair.
Chantel has no option. She already doesn't have hair. It's not reversible, no matter what products that some of her beezers recommend. So that's not an option. Chantel has to embrace the fact she's a balding bigot. She has to embrace. She doesn't agree with the bigot part. We know this, but Chantel has to embrace the fact that she's a balding buffalo. It is what it is. You're balding. It's not going to come back. Embrace it. Do the research on the wig.
So don't talk about my hair. I'll take my hair over your hair.
That's a lie.
Jeez. Anyways, who am I bitching about next? Let's just bitch about stuff tonight and get it out of our system. I feel like venting. I don't
Nadine agreed.
know. Vegan poop. I know you want to spam that because you think you had a really genius thought.
It was. It made sense.
Actually, he doesn't.
He does.
He replies to me talking about him online.
So Chantel has called Natter a liar, even when it comes to the rages, and he gets super chats and they're monetized. So what is the difference? Oh yeah, the difference is Natter, for some reason, strangers on the internet are supposed to treat her a lot differently than Natter does. Okay.
And then he deletes those or puts them on another channel or
1027.
whatever.
Thank you, Boo.
He actually does cooking on his
Thank you.
channel. So,
No.
not really.
Okay, so Chantel's trying to make it seem like, oh, he only does that to respond to me, and then he takes it down and he puts it on his other channel. He's a cooking channel. No, Natter is a live streamer, a cooking channel, and a reaction channel. That's what Natter's channel has been since it's launched. And as a matter of fact, it is the most savage and disrespectful reaction channel when it comes to Chantel. Drag, exactly. She said she had dudes lined up. Today she made a whole imaginary man up live stream for a couple of hours just to end up being right back at home stuffing her face. Ain't that something? But remember, y'all were all jealous. Let me remind y'all, Chantel clocked y'all from the beginning. Jealous bitches of all that. I can't believe she used that word.
The innocent don't go to jail. Are you kidding? The innocent go to jail all the time.
Good point, babe.
Yeah, they do. And people who go to jail for stabbing two people don't go for that amount of time if they want to kill somebody. And the judicial system is friggin' racist to begin with, especially against Muslim people. I should find a prisoner and fall in love. No.
It's just so funny to see Chantal come from this talking point, Miss. I know criminal when I see one. Miss, I didn't include the clips because I think we've seen it enough. I'll probably include it in the future, either way. Miss, I belong back in the slammer is now using this talking point when it comes to her criminal ass, bum ass sugar baby. So I just find it so hilarious. Keep in mind later on she goes on to call him the Arabic, what did she call him? Ted. I'm all over the place, but either way, she calls him a serial killer. Why
Although
am I
there's
forgetting all
something
these things?
kind of sexy about like
Oh, let's get to this.
all that male pent up male sexual frustration. Like especially if they've been in jail for like a while and they can't be with women.
Can I remind everyone? Remember a few streams back, I told y'all Chantel would be the type to be a pen pal to someone doing a lot of time, put money on them books. She is built for that. She's built for that. I don't believe all women who do it, are desperate, but she fits the bill. That level of desperation. Someone doing 25 to life, become their pen pal, falling in love, waiting it out, putting money on their books, hoping to get married to get those what is it, commissary visits. Chantel fits that. So to hear her say that, it just solidifies, it really makes me feel good about that opinion. I mean, and technically she did kind of get that. No matter how long has he been out since meeting Chantel. So she kind of did get her wish. Too bad he was in there for stabbing two people. Richard Luz, the accuracy of this super chat. It does look like an unplugged lace front. Very good point. It really does. I always said it looked like mange, but that's actually more accurate. Besides the fact that the rest of the hair is not giving like that, but very true. Very, very true. Oh my goodness. I love this.
You are Arabic Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. The way I forgot this man's name, I try to not remember it, but yeah, she went on all that and then later on still called him the Arabic Ted Bundy.
You don't think so? Come on, all they do all day is work out. Imagine, wouldn't you want to be the first person they take their sexual energy out on when they get out?
No,
I mean, like
actually.
people who don't do that bad of crimes, like weed or something stupid. You know what I mean?
There's not a crime out there that would stop Chantel from tossing her pussy from the first prisoner that's willing to have her. There's not a crime out there. I won't be naming them. Use your imagination. There's not a crime out there that would stop Chantel. That's how desperate she is.
Yes, Elle. I love love. I love love and romance and hot, passionate affairs.
I graduated in 2011. Yeah, that was when I lost my job and my girlfriend and my apartment. And I think my cat.
Oh,
Pretty
no.
sure it was 2011 that Furball died, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? I don't remember.
I feel like it was 2011 that Furball died.
When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was a pretty crap year all around for me.
I played that clip because she said, she loves love, she loves passionate affairs. Let me remind everyone, one of the passionate affairs is the one she had on Pete's. She left him. He lost his job. He lost his apartment. He mentioned he lost. I think he was talking about a cat, and her response: "When it rains, it pours." Chantel's one of those dirty hoes. She's one of those hoes that you just don't feel bad for. And there's all different type of hoes. So when she sits here, she's like, love, I love passionate affairs. And to sit there next to that man who pretty much said, this played a part in something that almost destroyed my life. And she's like, when it rains, it pours. Don't ever expect me to ever feel bad for Chantel with everything that's going on. And for anyone who's in here who happens to be an abuser, I need you to be a bit more accurate, a bit more spot on with your job. Next time that bitch is crying on live stream, if I don't see when it rains, it pours, spamming through that damn chats, what are you paying the $5 for? Do your job. This is me also being a bit sarcastic. Do what you want. But I need to see someone saying, when it rains, it pours. Especially the next time Natter gets pecan pie on live stream. When it rains, it pours. Thank you so much for the super chat design. No, she doesn't. Even today, she got caught up. What was the lie? What was the lie? What was the lie? I was listening as I was getting ready. Fuck. Oh, I guess at one point, again, I'm behind. I guess she said something like Natter makes thousands, but then people clock, well, you said you've been paying his rent and all these things, so if he makes thousands. And she tried to like walk it back and lie, and people caught it. She'll fetishize anyone who's willing to give her the time of day. It's actually disgusting. It's but you know what? Whatever works for her. We all know it wouldn't work out. We saw what happened today. Actually, we
I feel
didn't.
like a
We'll go
waste
over
right
it.
now. I shaved really well. I'm just sitting here, no one to appreciate it. I want a guy to pay attention to me, like for hours and hours. Like I know he's just gonna leave me like dust in the wind and just move on. Someone else.
Listen to this. This is
Like I'm
important.
nothing. You know, I always feel like nothing in everyone's life. I want to feel like. You ever just want to feel like number one in someone's life? Like, just, this one person just can't live without you? Like, I would want someone to feel the way about me that I did about him. Like, I really, 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 really do. I really do. I would love that. I really would love it.
I played that just to remind everyone the fact that, and I think we all know, Chantel's not going anywhere. Even today, when it comes to meeting up with that guy, one of the reasons she claimed she didn't meet up with him or she was thinking about not meeting up with him is because even though they're not together, her natter feels like cheating. And if she goes through with it, then it's definitely done, meaning she knows she was never really done with natter. This clip alone is very telling when it comes to Chantel, her mentality, when it comes to relationships and herself and her self-worth. She wants to be someone's anything, everything. And she has played this in a way where she creates a world for Natter where he has to depend on her. That's what she's wanted for so long. That's why she keeps paying for these things, trying to show him different things. It's because she wants Natter to feel without her, he's nothing. Without her, he can't maintain the lifestyle that he has. It's very intentional and it's actually abusive as well. So when it comes to how Chantal's feeling when she's crying and doing all these things, I don't feel bad. I will never feel bad for this bitch. The thing is, she came into the situation feeling she's above this man, feeling she's above most people, as we know. And he has played her better than she's played him because he's been doing this for quite some time. And he's actually smarter than Chantal, even though that's not very hard to accomplish. So that's why I play that. Those words, she will do anything to guarantee Nader stays by her side and eventually feels that Chantal is his everything. That day will never come. She's just going to keep lying to herself, thinking the more I do, the more I buy, the more I elevate this man, he will eventually love me the way I love him. And that day will never come. Yeah, yeah. Love, you know what's so crazy? The only time Chantel's words ever hit or make a big impact is actually when she's being a bigot. Any other time, that's why she struggles to drag people. Any other time that you're shocked by something she says is when she's being a bigot. To call that man Arabic Ted Bundy, first of all, she could have just called him Ted Bundy, whatever. But she always has to bring it back to exactly what we've been talking about the last 2 years. Just calling him Ted Bundy wasn't enough. She had to call him Arabic Ted Bundy, even though earlier in that live stream she was going on and on about things she has no clue. She has no clue. She's just speaking things she probably heard. She's just repeating things that she thought what's his name? Pete's was saying. That's it. That's all.
Hold
Jenna, you don't have to do that. Thank you so much. Look, she came back from that call all fucked up.
Ladies, if a man said fuck you, would you ever talk to him again?
Depends.
I'm just asking. Okay. No, like for real. Okay, just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Just asking for a friend.
Mm.
Call me like a fucking frog because I don't have a neck, or like he's really a fucking asshole. Well, why are you here if I'm an asshole? Because I'm a stupid idiot.
Natter saying fuck you to Chantel is probably one of the kindest things he's said to Chantel. Fuck you is not, it's the least of her worries. Natter has told her she has a heck like a frog. He's called her a buffalo. He's yelled at her to get out of his house. He's told anyone watching that she's dirty. He has to tell her to shower. Fuck you is actually the kindest thing that this man has said to her. So the question didn't make sense. It just truly didn't. Actually, on that note, let me just drink some water. Let's go to a quick break and I'll get back to my thoughts. And I will get back and try to get caught up on the super chats. One moment.
Can isolate my abs.
And we are definitely playing the classic. We will be playing the classic one later on. I cannot wait. Now, before I get into this, of course, I am still just pretend I'm not tearing up, guys. But Debbie Elliott, thank you so much for your super chat. I apologize. And I was going to talk about this later on towards the end of the stream, but I just want to actually I'll cover it now. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. And oh, you're so sweet, first of all. And I'll actually talk about it now. I actually watched my last live stream and I do struggle with keeping up with the chat and the super chats and the member messages. So what I've been thinking about doing is actually trying maybe a live stream where I turn off the super chats for maybe the first half and turn it on in the second half. I don't know if that's a thing. I could try it out. It's just I miss a lot of messages, and I was looking over the last live stream and I didn't like that. And I know I miss them, but the last live stream I missed way more than usual. So just throwing it out there, I will probably try it sometime this week, if not this weekend, where I'll just turn off the super chats for the first half or the whole stream. I'll figure it out. I won't do it constantly, but from time to time to make sure that I can catch everyone because it is a struggle for me. And I'm sorry, Debbie, you shouldn't have had to super chat because I missed your message, you know? So thank you again for everyone who doesn't give me a hard time about that because I really do try my best, but I am starting to catch on to how much I'm missing and I don't like that. So I'm going to try to find a compromise and try to figure out a better way because I struggle. um yeah, well, the thing is, she's so delusional sometimes, Ali, that it's just a combination. It's the entitlement, it's the delusion, the warped sense of reality. Chantel doesn't know what she wants, but what Chantel needs is to stop trying to date and focus on herself and getting therapy. She has a lot of trauma to work through, but Chantel's not going to do it. So we're just going to sit here and watch her, unfortunately. Well, no, fortunately. Unfortunately for her. Um, let's see. I just want to make sure I'm all caught up. Oh, thank you, Katie. Thank you. Yeah, but Chantal won't log off because of the attention. Like, for example, do you guys remember, of course, the prison soup that she made for Natter, the one we didn't go over because all this mess happened? Maybe we'll do it in the future. That prison soup that she made for Natter, all she had to do is sit in that kitchen, make the soup, maybe listen to some music, catch up on some shows, but she couldn't even do that because Natter was too sick upstairs to give her the attention she craves. So she had to turn on that live stream. There was no need for her to turn on that live stream in that moment. It wasn't great content. I mean, none of her content's great, but you get my point. But she couldn't be by herself without the constant attention. Because with Natter sick, she doesn't have that. So she had to go live to show that poor example of chicken noodle soup. A mess. Oh, Universal Nova, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love that. Thank you guys. I really, really do. Let's see. I am very behind. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I want to turn off the super chats next stream, just to see if we could find a happy medium. I don't know. Let me the Phyllis. Listen, in The Sims, or if you know, in The Sims or any other game. Yeah, I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker would call me a buffalo. I'll be damned. Let me tell you something. You want to know something I said to some, well, it's not that big of a deal. I don't talk about my personal life like that, but I remember when I was talking to someone, it was around the time the pandemic first started because it made it really hard to hang out because obviously the pandemic. And we were getting to know each other and stuff. And I don't know how we got into the topic, but I don't care how full of myself this sounds, but we got into the topic of exes, relationships, pro con, stuff like that, turn offs, all that stuff. And I remember telling him, I said, listen, I don't expect to be your number one because you'll never be my number one. I'll always be my number one. But I like people who put in time and stuff like that. And he was very attentive, so it wasn't a big deal. But there was something that came up, and I forgot why it came up because it would make it add some context. But I told him straight up, when it comes to me and the type of person I am, and I know the type of partner I am, when it comes to seeking me, whoever your celebrity crush is, if it's Rihanna, approach me the same way you would court her, the same way you would try to get with her and sweep her off her feet, do the same. If that means you would send her flowers every week, that's what you should be doing. If that means you would be taking her out to dinner, well, it was a pandemic, so obviously that wasn't couldn't do that. But if that means you taking her out to dinner every weekend, that's what you should be doing. Not that I'm as great as her, not that I even have as much money, clearly, but my value is still up there. Do not treat me like the rest of these bitches, because I'm far from that. I'm actually very, very complicated. That makes me sound less toxic if I say complicated. But I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. I'm single for a reason. And I'll remain single until someone gives me a reason not to be single. But when it comes to approaching me, stepping to me, bitch, if it was Rihanna that you're chasing, do the same shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't mean you need to have money and all that shit. No. If that means you buying her edible arrangements once a month, thank you. I'll take the same. You calling her queen? Thank you. Call me the same. Do not approach me like these birds out here, because I'm not that. And he got the point very loud and clear. I forgot the reason I had to tell him that. And I remember when I told him that, he was like, "Oh, you don't play." No, I don't. I don't. If you're going to text Rihanna every morning, good morning, I expect the same. Because I can tell when someone's half stepping when you're trying to approach me and get with me. If you're half stepping, you're going to step to the side. I will drop you in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And that's the thing with Chantel. Chantel will really have people out here thinking fat bitches are as desperate as her. No, I don't care what your size is. You know what you bring to the table. So make sure whenever anyone approaches you, they come correct. But Chantel could never understand that for whatever reason. And no, I don't think I'm Rihanna, obviously. It's just an example. Like the same way you would approach your dream wife, your dream date is the same way you approach me, because I am a dream. I'm that bitch with an attitude and a mouth, but doesn't matter. But oh, Laskin, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm assuming you're talking about the break time because I'm really behind in super chats. I lost my appetite. Thank you so much for the super chat, Alaskan. KF, thank you. Oh, I love that. Listen, I'm happy that my content could do that for you. I'm happy. Thank you for joining us. I hope you relax. And chat, can we send KF some love, please? I love to hear it. Get them nursing classes. All right, I'm still behind. Thank you, Shoehorn. The way you guys are gassing me today, and you need to stop. Okay, listen, I have to remain. I have to remain humble. Thank you. I'm so happy you guys like my hair. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Jenna. You guys really like. Okay, I guess this is the haircut, apparently. The way I'm about to start taking pictures after this live stream, actually, I might do that tomorrow. If you guys like it that much, I need Instagram to see it too, apparently. Thank you. Let's get back into
I'm not
it.
jokingly like angry because you don't want to go over there, or you change your mind about something. Anyway, I don't want to talk about stuff. I
Thank you,
think I took
Royal.
that for granted, like about BB. Like he never ever even called me dumb. Nothing. Never insulted me at all. I don't think I've ever heard him insult another human being. Actually.
I think Chantel did the insulting
Yes,
though. That's
yes,
why.
yes. I know. I'm just that's all I wanted to say. I was just wondering about that.
That's not all she's gonna say, by the way.
Emotionally paralyzed. I'm just like I don't even know. Like I'm so.
Bay.
Oh, okay. Let's have fun. Why can't we go back 7 months? Oh my god.
Ooh, let's take a look.
Oh, I'm so mad right now. I honestly want to fucking throw his clothes on the front lawn.
Ooh, she sounds the
But he
same.
lied to me.
Mm-hmm.
If he was honest about his intentions, and he is shady as fuck in the message too, in the screenshot, I'm telling you right now, nobody can find out about this conversation. Yeah, why? Why? Because you know you're in the wrong. Oh my god, if you guys only knew the shit I did for this guy. If you only knew.
So she said, I wish I could go back 7 months. So I went back 7 months. She was saying the same thing 7 months ago. And I'm not kidding. I went back 7 months to find that clip. That was 7 months ago. She sounded exactly the same. Chantel has been living the same Cycles over and over and over and acting shocked every time Natter does something different. And it's just like, no, bitch, that was 7 months ago. He was treating you like shit then too. You were paying for everything then too. You were looking pathetic on live stream then too. So I think she might want to go further back than 7 months. Just throwing it out there. Welcome, MJ.
Honestly, I always say I don't regret anything, and if I could go back in time and redo things, I wouldn't. And honestly, yeah, I guess I am going to the cabin alone. Am I going to the cabin solo? Yeah.
The way she was dodging that cabin question earlier on the stream. So I don't understand how she thought that stream was going to work. How was that supposed to? Because the cabin, I think, is for the 7 hour stream, which, by the way, I just want to put it out there now. I am not editing down a 12-hour live stream. I'm already struggling with this 6.5 hour one. What I will do if I'm available that day, maybe a few of us creators can take shifts. I'll take the evening shift, if anything. I'm not editing that down. It will be me sniping if it's anything good. I refuse. I know Yaba's in the morning. DC's normally in the afternoon. I can take the evening. I'm not editing that down. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell. Design, welcome. Oh, I see a member comment. Hold on, hold on. Jerry, thank you so much for being a member. I finally caught one, so I'm excited because I can't keep up. Thank you so much for being a member. Oh, Diana, don't do that. Thank you so much. But y'all better not do that. You guys are gassing me. Oh wait, Jerry, you super chat me too. Thank you for being a member for 5 months, and thank you. Genuinely thank you for all the compliments. But y'all not gonna gas me. Y'all can't do me like that. Thank you so much. Yes. And you know what? Jerry, his loss. His loss. Let me tell you something. There's never been a rejection that I've ever experienced, and it'll be the same for you. That wasn't for a reason. Rejections are a great thing. Do they feel good? No. But let me tell you something. I don't know this person, Jerry, and there's a chance you may not be able to know who they are in a few months or what they're doing. But I bet you if you ever check back on them, you'll realize it was well worth the rejection. So pick your head up, smile. Actually, get up and go look in that mirror and remind yourself what they lost out on. Don't you ever sit there and cry over somebody you don't fucking know. Please, they're not worth your tears ever. And I get it. That shit sucks sometimes, but it ain't worth your tears. Because a few months from now, shit, maybe next week, you'll be laughing at this. Go respond to the other person you didn't respond to. Because Jerry, you're cute to me. So go respond to the next person. Go respond. You look handsome. Can we throw Jerry some love? Because Jerry look handsome to me. So, and I don't mean that inappropriately or anything like that, obviously. I'm just saying, hold your head up, go look in that mirror, and go respond to the next. You won't have a hard time based on what I see.
I'm not gonna be alone. I'm gonna be with you guys, and we're gonna eat and get fat. Kidding. I rented somewhere like to stay. I was
Thank you,
gonna drive
Melissa.
to somewhere
That's right.
and
Thank
get a
you.
room and
Thank you,
go to like
guys.
these during the day. Then go back to a room in hotel bees. What I thought would happen, honestly, we would eventually do a sit down video on a couple channel we created. Listen how delusional I am. We'll create a couples channel for traveling and stuff, wholesome shit. And
Thank you
you
for
know, just saying
sending Jerry
people will
love, guys.
change
I
their mind
appreciate
about
that.
you as once they see how good you are for me, and we're good together for a while and we don't fight. It's gonna suck, like.
First of all, I don't mean to take this off topic, but not Chantel Marie Alchemy. Sorry. But yeah, show Jerry love, but it's just the Dave that got me. The Dave got me. Oh my goodness. Krista, if you needed to hear that too, boo, same goes for you. Same goes for everybody. I know sometimes a few of us might go through similar stuff, but same goes to you. Mm-mm. Not on my watch. I'm not seeing her crying over who, please.
Like going to hotels and things, I wish that I had like a reliable partner to do stuff like that with. Like somebody I was like, um, it's just something else to do. It's
So the reason I played that clip is just to remind you guys, when it comes to the cabin, I guess they were doing the cabin live stream and all that stuff. I don't know. I still don't understand how that was going to work. She's still chasing this couple. She's still chasing this dream, right? Even though she's trying to stay private and all this, she's still working towards that goal, getting things on track, getting things to be good between them, trying to keep him as calm so all these fights don't happen. So one day they can sit down and talk about that couples channel. She still wants that. That's still her goal. Chantal still wants to be this man's wife. Even sitting in that car today, crying, heading over to some man she claims that looked like Eddie Murphy, Chantal couldn't stop herself but to keep raging about Nader and Dee Dee. The same Dee Dee who's supposed to be there for a week that she won't be there. Chantal won't be there. Chantal just kept imagine sitting there in a car, crying over your ex, raging, and you were supposed to go meet someone. That was going to be a hot mess. Hot mess. Exactly. Where's Amanda's comment? Exactly, Amanda. This has always been Operation Build a BB. Always. Always. A mess. She's so weird.
different city, different scenery. There's something fun about hotel beezing. And we can review the hotel room. But I also tend to romanticize people a lot.
You do.
Like
We love you
for
too,
something they're
Jerry.
not even, you know. You might be right, vegan poop. So, you're right. I do take a lot of shit from people. I let people walk all over me and treat me like shit.
This vile piece of shit actually doesn't do that. It's just she met her match in Natter. She doesn't actually do that. Chantel is a vile, vile, vile person. The only difference is she met her match. Before Natter, it was Pete's, who was easily manipulated by her and who would lie for her from time to time, because I think he genuinely does struggle with lying. So yeah, no, she just met her match.
And I have to stop it. I'm pissed off. I hate my situation right now. Why don't I
Thank you,
just block
Melissa.
everybody who's annoying me?
Oh yeah, she was raging off and on.
Why am I done my joint? I don't want to stop smoking at all. I'm chain smoking. Fuck you! Fuck you. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay for you to talk to me like that. It's not okay for you to talk to me like that. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I know some of you watching, especially if you're new, you're probably wondering how old is she? She's acting like a teenager. But fear not, I'll fill you in. What you're about to witness is two crackheads sitting there communicating with each other while one live streams. It's not that she chose to shut the live stream down. She's looking at Natter text or send her whatever message she's sending, and she and all that crackhead glory is responding as if there aren't thousands watching. So hopefully that clears some things up. I know you're probably wondering who would sit here and do that, just in case you're new. If you are new, buckle in. This is normal behavior for crackheads. A lot of people think it's scripted. It's not scripted. They're crackheads. This is actually normal for them.
Sorry, guys. I'm just on the verge of a fucking meltdown. Like,
A psychotic break.
do you ever feel like your reality is like a nightmare? And you think sometimes to yourself, like, actually think,
Keontae, it is not scripted
I
at
have to be
all.
dreaming. Like, I have to wake up. Because there's no fucking way. Fuck you! Oh my god.
The way she stops mid sentence to tell this man fuck you. Not my hair acting up. Not today. No Satan. You already messed with me. I need my hair to look cute. But the way she just pauses mid sentence just to address him once again with fuck you.
Oh my god.
Imagine, right?
I'm
Looking like
getting
this.
text messages. I'm responding to them. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh my god. How am I even? Oh my god, I feel so stupid right now. I actually feel a
Thank you,
little
boo.
embarrassed. I'm not crying. I'm not being upset and crying over a fucking guy. It's
That's
not gonna
exactly
happen.
what she does. She's been doing it for months.
I'm not crying over you ever again.
She cried today, just so
The
we're
text?
clear.
Just a bunch of fuck yous. That's what they are. Over and over. For what? Why? Fuck you, why?
Because you'll respond.
This is stupid. You say things like fuck you, and you treat me like this, and then you don't want me to talk online. You don't want me to give you shit. Oh, sorry. You can hurt me all you want, right? It's not my husband. My husband would never talk to me like that.
He's not your husband.
My boyfriend would never talk to me like that.
He's not your boyfriend.
I've never had a boyfriend ever talk to me like that.
Chantel has had a total of 2 boyfriends. One she takes advantage of because he's on the spectrum, and the other was dead behind the eyes. Okay. So this whole experience of relationship, she doesn't know. And that's why she'll take anything that comes her way. And she cheated on both boyfriends that she had.
Actually, ever in my life.
Two Tails, you're right. He's not even her friend.
Ever. Why do I protect you? And
Drag, if I call myself Beyonce, does that make me Beyonce? She calls him her boyfriend all the time. I think at one point during this live stream, she alluded to him being her husband. This woman lives in a different universe than the rest of us. So yeah, she'll call him her boyfriend. Actually, she called him her fiance during one of the last rages too. And this man has said it time after time. He is single. But he does play games with her, obviously, because if you're my friend and you keep telling the internet we're together, and I'm telling you we're not, and I'm telling them we're not, as a matter of fact, we're no longer friends. That's weird. Because if you keep thinking we're in a relationship when I'm telling you we're not, you're going to expect different things. Next thing you know, you're going to be signing leases for the both of us. You're going to be forging signatures. I don't trust crazy shit like this. If I say I'm single, I'm single. If you keep telling me I'm not single when I keep telling you I am single, I might come home one day and all of a sudden the house is under both of our names. That's crazy. And then I'm stuck. No, absolutely not. Or they might bring home a baby and talking about we adopted this baby together. Chantel's that crazy. Chantel's that crazy. Hey, by the way, meet our daughter. We adopted. Who's we? Oh, your signature's on there. I never signed anything. Copy paste. Copy paste. I got it covered. Chantel would come home with a whole ass baby in the middle, just a whole ass baby. Boom, all of a sudden you're a parent. Let's not even get into how she got the baby because she's that crazy.
I'll talk about you online. When you don't fucking appreciate fuck all. Do I have no self-respect? I don't have any self-respect. Ugh. I don't know why I put up with it. I don't get anything out of this. Like, really. I feel super... Do you ever think that you just feel really needy as a person?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, as a partner, like you feel like you need attention more, or... Do you know what I mean? Do you think that's a problem with yourself? Or, I don't know, it's just like... I just feel like I never get enough attention from anybody. Maybe that's a problem with myself. I know it probably is. I could be like saving.
I played those clips obviously to just show Chantel is not ever going to have any type of healthy relationship, even if it's a genuine friendship, until she works on what she needs to work on. Chantel's not going to do it, of course, because Chantel's not going to put in the work to do that. She's just going to keep escalating and escalating until she receives some type of huge consequence. Because if Chantel doesn't turn it around, there is a huge consequence coming down the road. What it is, I don't know. I'll be here to watch as long as I can, but She needs to get it together.
My money going to fucking Europe and fucking hot European men that treat me better.
Exactly,
Really.
Drag.
I could. I don't get it. So you know what? You want to say fuck you over and over? I'll remember that when you're not angry. I know, like honestly, that's the thing with my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want anytime, and they have to, for content, have to sit there and watch me over and over and over. It's like I don't get, like it's so sick.
I played that clip to remind Chantel this is one of the reasons we watch. She just sat here talking about she'll be, sleeping with European. She can't even get a Canadian. She Chantel, could you imagine living in Chantel's mind just for the day? I want to understand the thought process, like from the minute she wakes up to the minute she turns on that live stream, like what are those thoughts? What has, because earlier, because I posted the clip on Twitter, she was talking about, she was being childish, talking about she'll do a 5-way in Jamaica. Ma'am, unless she's talking about double fisting twisty misties in Jamaica, that's not happening. I'll believe that when I believe Chantel would also be in a bikini. I would even slightly believe it, slightly, if Chantel showed up to that imaginary hookup that she had earlier. Chantel's not going to no 5-way. Chantel's not sleeping with anyone in Europe. And if anything, she'll have to pay for it. She has the money to do it, so she could do that. But she probably won't even do it. Drag, she does. She does. But she doesn't have the lung capacity, the mobility, the stamina, or the hygiene. Could you imagine? First, actually, no, let me not get detailed. That's not this type. I'll get into some shit like that on Twitter because Twitter, I'm a lot, as unfiltered as I am here, I'm way more unfiltered on Twitter. That's a Twitter conversation. We can unpack the dynamics of that 5-way. That would never happen. The last thing we want to see is that 400-pound jerk chicken. Thank you so much for the super chat. First of all, Chantel thinking her going to Jamaica means she's. Oh, I hope I left. I'm pretty confident I left the clip in here. Thank you for the super chat, and you'll see. First of all, Kansas, did you see? Did all of you see? She confirmed the 2K conversation earlier today. When I tell you I'm so behind because this bitch talks so much. That's the thing. I will say this. I love when they go at it. But one of the things that sucks is they throw so much information at once throughout several live streams that I'm going to have to edit down. So I'm just like, damn, so much good stuff. But the 2K conversation for him having sex with her was a real thing, which I want to remind everyone, I said from the beginning, I believed it.
The fact that you can't control your anger is not my fucking problem anymore. It's yours. Live with it. But I also tend to romanticize people a lot. Like, for something they're not even, If you guys only knew. Like, if you only knew. Yes, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid.
Yep.
Keep doing that. But no, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna allow myself to be
Thank
treated
you,
like that.
Jazz. Thank you so much.
Anymore.
Thank you.
It's just ridiculous. I'm not taking this shit from anyone ever again. I'm not. I don't have to. Like, I really don't. Like,
She will.
he's the one with shit to lose here, not me. Sorry. It's true. I mean, honestly, if I cut him out of my life, it would probably be more peaceful at this point. Because it's always emotional stress and torment. And I don't care if he's watching that and listening to me say that because it's true. And for him, since I make his life miserable, then fuck up. Bye. I don't have to be here then. No.
Oh, let's talk about this. Hold on. I am happy. I am happy I saw people tagging you. Can we talk about it, Star D? Can we talk about it? Exactly. Exactly. If you're away from the screen, your phone, your tablet, or your TV, read this loud and clear. Facts. Thank you, Stardy, for that comment. I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. Um, Aaron, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Yes, I love that. I know it is like a lifetime movie. Oh, listen, Aaron. When it comes to Pookie and them and Minecraft, we'll be playing a lot of Minecraft when we cover Natter's live stream. Because as funny as that man is, obviously they're both still trash, but as funny as he is when he's reacting to Chantel, baby, the amount of Minecraft scenarios that was going through my head, and Chantel's still gonna go back to this man, still gonna go back to him, which is wild. I don't get it. I don't need to get it. It's her life. Thank you, Ash. It's how we bond. I love it. I love it so much. You know what's so sad? Chantel only really seems to enjoy herself only, yeah, one of two times. When she's on in really good, yeah, when her and Nat are doing good, which means he lets her in the house and he probably kissed her, played with her boobs. She's in a really good mood. The other is when she's super high and eating and stuffing her face. Those are the only two times Chantel's in a good mood and enjoying her chat. Outside of that, they're entertaining her. They're entertaining her and actually creating content for us. So can relate. I'll be damned. Stevie, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys.
I don't need
Genuinely,
it there to
all
go
the
back.
compliments mean so much.
I don't need a reason to go back.
Yes, you do.
I can go back whenever I want to. Like when we're on the good, when we're good. Like I don't need a reason to go back.
So when it comes to going back and him always wanting her to be there, I believe Chantel when she says he always wants her there, but he always wants her there because he always wants her filming, editing, or doing something for her. If she's not going to the grocery store, if she's not buying him cigarettes, if she's not editing his videos or filming his videos or setting up for him to film, that's why he wants her there. When's the last time Chantel has been there and had nothing to do? The whole purpose was to just spend the day together, watch movies, or maybe go for a walk or go out to dinner. We all know he's never taken her on a date. She said it herself. He's never bought her anything. He's never done anything for her. Has this man even bought her flowers? No. So that's why he always wants her there, because he wants to continue to benefit from everything that she can do for him. So,
I need reason to go. You guys have no idea.
no, you don't.
And I'm not saying a lot of stuff because I'm protecting him a lot of the time. And I just don't want to talk right now.
Here's the thing. We need to cut out this whole idea that Chantel is protecting Nader by not saying certain things. Chantel is trying to save face, because the minute she gets so upset, she just starts saying anything that comes to mind. According to her, there are things that happen. So it's never been about protecting Nader. Because even the next day, she went into Nader's live stream, of course, upset about the CPAP, talking about she's going to go live and expose everything that happened. She's going to call the police, all these things. So it's never been, and it will never be, about protecting Nader. It's about protecting this relationship and any bit of hope of it being accepted by the public. That's how you know, too. A good indicator on when Chantel and Nata are doing bad is when Chantel is really focused on Shannon and FFG. I remember the last few days, it's been like almost a week of her going in and in. And here's the thing, Chantel could say what she wants, clap back, all that. But I kept looking at it like, why is she so focused on Shannon and FFG? Like, she just doesn't let up. I wonder what's going on, because nothing's changed with them. But what's happening? Her and Natter are arguing. Somewhere in Chantel's warped mind, she blames FFG and Shannon for some of what's gone down on her channel when it comes to Natter. She still holds that grudge and feels that they play a part. If Shannon didn't know this information, my viewers wouldn't know this information. If Shannon didn't out this, my viewers would still be accepting Natter, and we can be playing house and having this couples channel. She connects Shannon and FFG to the failure of her relationship instead of connecting Natter and his actions. to the failure of that relationship that was only there for a week. So, um, thank you, Matthew. That's amazing. That's amazing. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you, Matthew. See, we're not only toxic. A lot of people try to say we're just toxic. No. When it comes down to it, there's really good conversations that go down. So thank you for that. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Boo. I appreciate you. I always notice when Kyle's here too. There's some staples. Like I try to remember a lot of you guys, and it feels good to know like I'm remembering like a lot of you actually. And the way my memory works, that's shocking. But yeah, all that to remind everyone Chantel's not here to protect Natter.
I need my CPAP. Yes, I do. The TV and that, maybe. I don't know. The CPAP and all that now, no, I don't leave it there as like an anchor to go back. Like,
Yes, she does.
show Natter's DMs where he's nice to you. Do you honestly think that we don't have an entire relationship going on behind the scenes? Like, for real. Like, I'm not that stupid.
You
If
are.
a man is going to trash me constantly, even behind the, like, no. He went on live every single time I went on live and trashed him when we got in a fight, when he was being a controlling asshole.
Mm-hmm.
So he went online and retaliated against me.
Okay.
That's what he said.
All right.
That's plain and simple. He's going live.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah, that
win-
one we can watch. He looks mad at me.
So I want to remind everyone, she started off this live stream saying what Natter says doesn't matter, all these things. And, you know, he only retaliates, not realizing he's about to go live and start dragging her. There's only a few minutes left, about 10 minutes left of this. So I want to take another quick break because we're going to bring it back, the original OG break time clip. We're going to bring it back a bit. But before I get to that, let me just acknowledge this. Thank you, Ange. I love that. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Lily, definitely send me a picture. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see how she recreates that. That's actually that's going to be so cute. Okay. So we're going to go into a real quick break. I don't want to hear it because this is the OG. So you guys enjoy.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay. What you getting so hollow? So go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you up, meet you at the end. Life doesn't wait, you can see it and ways away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
I do like to bring the old one back up from time to time because I do love that song. I really do. I really, really, really do. Not do the robot. Okay, so you know the song. So the song that I play when it comes to my channel members and my patrons, the reason I picked that song when that beat drop, sometimes like internally you can't stop the urge to twerk. Thankfully, I was in my bedroom. So sometimes late at night when I'm looking for new music, I'll just sit there and look for new music and pick, write down what I like. That song came on, bitch. When I tell you I got up and started twerking, I said, listen, this is it. This is it. Because I like a song that just gets me feeling good and gets me moving. So if you have time, the specific song that I attached to the channel members and the patrons, that's why I picked it. The moment that beat dropped, I was twerking. The moment that beat dropped, I was in my room just twerk, 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 throw it in a circle, throw it in a circle. And listen, even if you got a long back, throw that shit in a circle. Don't let Chantel. That's the problem. Chantel really, you got to remember, she has thousands of people watching her. She fits every stereotype of a big bitch. She can't arch her back. She's dirty. She's lazy. She's so many different things. She can't dance. Well, I don't know if that's technically a stereotype. It's just, she take L after L. She just struggles she picks every struggle there is. So, it don't matter what you got going on. Throw that shit in a circle. And if it doesn't work for you, you just keep practicing. You find the beat that works for you. You find the beat that works for you. And it will all come together. It will all come together. Amanda, thank you so much for upgrading. I did see I had another member as well. Welcome while we were on break. I love this. Thank you so much. Laura, I'll mix it up. I'll mix it up. I'll mix it up. I will. Thank you so much for the super chat. Listen, I just got to be realistic. You know what I'm saying? I got a long back, but I still could throw it in a circle. I still do. I still do what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? We got to be realistic. And Chantel out here talking about she got sex appeal and Dee Dee doesn't. Did you guys see that? The way I've been so busy and especially trying to make sure I finish editing and everything, Chantel said she has sex appeal and Dee Dee doesn't. We'll be going over that live stream eventually as well. By the way, I'll be live again tomorrow because I'm so behind. And some of the live streams were actually short enough that I could edit. So I'll be live again probably the same time tomorrow. If something changes, I'll let you know. But I've been guaranteed by my complex and maintenance, everything should be good. So I'll be back again tomorrow. And I'm not sure if I'll be going over Nader's live stream or Chantel's, but we'll figure it out. But just a mess. Oh, wait, actually, we will be going over one
Sorry,
thing.
Dee Dee, what? Oh, what? What?
Because I think I put it in here. And I hope
What? What? You had sex for real?
Oh, we'll be definitely covering that because Dee Dee is pretty. Bitch, when Dee Dee finally peeked into that camera, I said, oh, okay. Okay. Dee Dee
I
looks
want to
like she
see what
smells
this is
good.
about. Unbelievable. I really feel like I've done something wrong. Like, did I do something wrong? I don't know. Honestly, to me, like him denying that he even has anything to do with me makes it look more stupid. And I try explaining this because
Oh, unicorn, I will. Look, y'all. Look. Hold on, let me bring it back. That went too fast for me. Where did I?
So he went online and retaliated against me.
Oh, I think I brought
That's
it back
what he
too
said.
far.
That's plain and simple. I want to see what this is about.
Hold on.
Him denying that he even has anything to do with me makes it look more stupid. And I try explaining this because
Splooge, thank you so much for the up. Oh, let's pause. Splooge, thank you so much for upgrading. Look at this, y'all. Hold on. Look at this. This is a screenshot of Natter kissing Dee Dee the next day. Was it a friendly kiss? Of course it was. Well, it seemed that way. I don't know. But hold on. I want to remind everyone. Natter titled a live stream, Sorry Dee Dee. He titled a whole live stream apologizing to Dee Dee. He called Dee Dee beautiful while he was reacting to Chantel because Chantel was trying to drag Dee Dee. He called Dee Dee beautiful and he kissed her on her neck, all within 24 hours. Chantel hasn't even gotten that over the past 8 months. I'd be embarrassed if I was Chantel. Embarrassed. And you could only imagine. Let me ask y'all, how many times do you think Chantel called Natter today? Actually, over the last 24 hours, how many times do you think Chantel called Natter? I'll give it, my guess is 40 plus times she's called Natter over the last 24 hours. I'll wait for your answers. It's been 10 months? Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like they met like 2 months ago. Yep. At least 100. Yep. I see. Yep. 100 plus. Exactly. 30, 50. Bae, you know she didn't call her no. You know Chantel didn't call only 12 times. You know she didn't call just 12 times. You know she didn't call just 12 times. Oh, look. Hold on. Chris, I bet Chantel C-Pop watched that happen too. First of all, that was so petty. You're so accurate. That CPAP has seen some things. That CPAP has seen pecan pie too. The way in my real life, can I just talk about this? In my real life, I call head pecan pie now. I call it pecan pie. Oh, he getting that pecan pie. I had to explain it a couple of times because obviously it doesn't make sense. But moving forward, until I say differently, that's what I'm gonna. Yeah, he getting that pecan pie, or she giving that pecan pie, or he's giving that pecan pie. That's what it's gonna be for a while around it. Not got to be glue. Love glue. Not got to be like, Can I just say I'm ready for Chantel to buy these wigs? I'm ready for that journey. Like I said, I want the wig and the lips. She said she's gonna get them. She said she's gonna get them done. I'm ready. I'm ready. 50 calls, 50 texts. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Bae, I feel you. I feel you. If I'm on more than 3, that's not true. If I'm on more than 4 calls for the day, that's a bit much for me. But yeah, I couldn't. And if you call me that many damn times, there's only one time I remember he was my boyfriend at the time, called me. I went back to my phone. I had 10 missed calls. But in all fairness, he messed up pretty bad. And we were in the middle of a breakup. So I understood. It was the please don't leave me phone calls and texts because he messed up. But not no damn 50 times. Not at all. Not at all. Listen, I literally, Habby, if you're here, one of my friends constantly say this. She's like, it's pecan. I say pecan. I know actually it is pecan because someone did a TikTok about it. It's pecan. But I'm just used to saying pecan. I probably sound I know. Okay, I'll do better. Pecan. Pecan. Pecan pie. Pecan. Pineapple still don't belong on pizza. Ranch is still overrated. Anyways, there's a wig shop. Oh, that's interesting, actually, Phyllis. Thank you. Oh, Drag, if I didn't say thank you for the super chat. I don't know if I said that. And thank you too, Phyllis. Pecan, pecan, pecan. I mean, babe, listen. The only outside of obviously important stuff, but only call me if you're bae, like my future partner, not bae. Only call me if you're bae, work, or family. Outside of that, text me. Straight up, text me. I don't got time. Pecan. Right? It doesn't sound right. Cat, thank you. Pecan. I don't know, it doesn't sound right. But I know that's the right way to say it. Pecan or something. Pecan. Yeah.
You're taking an iPad from somebody like you do like you know people know all the shit I'm doing for you, and then you're denying even having anything to do with me. It makes you look like a user. Like, I don't know,
Mama.
that's just my opinion. I'm not putting slow mode on for you either. I don't really want to watch him, honestly. Let's do something else. It is pathetic. People over there. What's the tea? The disadvantage I have with like these people is that I don't know them. Like, I don't watch them. I don't follow them. I could care less about who they are as people. I don't know them at all. So I don't have anything I can use against them. And they're that type of low person that they will use like your traits against you or something against you. It's not even funny. Like, I honestly.
So while she's raging and doing all this, I put that clip in there as a reminder. All of this is a choice. Her watching him to rage and do all this crackhead shit online is a choice. So her constant thing is, I don't have anything to use on them. I don't have any. A lot of people choose not to live their personal life online. And if they do, not everyone does this either. She will always be the content gift that keeps on giving. She just doesn't want to accept it. Thank you, Robin. I don't care. Y'all gonna write. No, I'm kidding. Don't drag. The way I'm gonna be dragged on Twitter after this, I just know it. Design, no. No. I'm gonna be dragged. I know I'm gonna be dragged on Twitter after this. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Chantal Paul. You got the clap. Freaking that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the super chat. Oh my goodness. And listen, my proposal when that day comes must be accompanied by chocolate, specifically chocolate dipped strawberries. I don't give a damn how fat that sounds. I love chocolate dipped strawberries. I don't care where it's at, but it will be accompanied. And for anyone who cares, my future partner, if you are watching, I love chocolate dipped strawberries. And my favorite combination when it comes to arrangements of flowers is calla lilies and red roses combined. Take notes. What if my future partner is watching? You never know. You never know. So if I drop a hint or two, take notes, write it down. I don't want to hear you watch my videos and you didn't pick up on this. Take notes. Text every day. Well. Yeah, at first. After that, if you get on my nerves, don't text me every day. But calla lily and roses. And why did I say that's a word? Calla lily and roses, chocolate dipped strawberries. And pay the electric bill. Thank you.
I just feel like I've just like wasted a lot of my life. What does he mean? Sorry, Dee Dee. That I don't know what that means. I'm curious to see. Well, he's so look. Everybody else is so good to him, so much better.
Thank you, Samantha. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna try to say pecan. It just doesn't feel natural. Either way, it's just gonna be a battle to keep that up. There was something else someone corrected me on a few months ago that I say wrong, and I still say it wrong, but I feel you. At least you could be versatile. Pecan. Pecan. See, I have to practice it because it's a lot. Keep in mind, for anyone who's been watching me for a long time, I can't say because. I say because. So it just reminds me of that. Like, it's a lot of, yeah. It's a lot.
That they deserve praise, like a fucking stranger, like Chilean Gypsy. And like after every fucking thing I've done for him, like I don't get his logic. Like
TJ, Not chocolate dip dingleberries. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Now, this super chat that was sent earlier in the stream and it was very accurate. I actually shared it on Twitter earlier, and this is exactly why Chantel always brings it up. And one of the reasons Chantel always wanted this is because she wanted it to be harder for him to leave her. And she didn't respond to the super chat. She actually just looked at it. But I want to make sure everyone sees it because it is very, very accurate. Oh, wait, how do I feel? Oh, I love cheesecake. Thank you, Erin. I like cheesecake. I love the Cheesecake Factory. Okay, so my favorite, look at my fat ass about to talk about food. I don't care. My favorite cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory is the tuxedo one. Period. The tuxedo one. But I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. The orange chicken is disgusting. I don't know what Amber was talking about. I did end up trying it. It was disgusting. The orange chicken at the Cheesecake Factory is nasty. Oh, can I just a little story? Okay, so I can be a bit much sometimes, but I'm worth it. That's what I tell myself. There was an argument I got into with an ex. I live in Connecticut. They live in Rhode Island. And they had to come down because it was a whole thing. They had to come down. You know where they stopped? At the time, I was living in Connecticut. They were living in Rhode Island. I live in Florida now, but they stopped to get me cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory. They knew they wasn't coming empty-handed because of the discussion and everything that was going on. They damn sure did stop at the Cheesecake Factory before they drove up that driveway. We stayed together a few months after that, but eventually we broke up. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mary Queen. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Rio has been staying. I finally figured out like a routine to keep him busy when I'm live streaming because he's used to being in here like if I'm doing my makeup and stuff, even though I try to like have him not be in certain rooms. He owns the house. Who am I kidding? So now I have a little routine for him to stay busy. I realized opening the windows actually keeps him busy. Now, is he meowing out those windows? I'm not sure, but he loves the windows. It's screened, obviously, but he loves to just look outside and look at the stars and shit like that. So not the CPAP on Nader's wall watching Dee Dee and Koki kiss. I am dead. Thank you so that CPAP machine has seen some things. Only, let me tell y'all, this is how ghetto their love story. Imagine going through a custody battle over a CPAP machine. Not a child, not a pet, but a CPAP machine. Imagine if the handoff is at the gas station. That's how ghetto this is. I wouldn't even be surprised. Like they do a whole a whole handoff at the gas station. Nada wraps the CPAP in a blanket and hands it to Shot. And then Dee Dee, the stepmom of the CPAP machine, is just standing there like, hurry up. Y'all don't need to talk long. There you go. There's Junior. Have a good weekend. Bye. Fucking ghetto. So ghetto. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Matthew, thank you. Listen, I know once I get on Twitter, I already know I'm going to be fighting for my life because I brought it back up. But yeah, cheesecake, I love cheesecake. Thank you for the super chat. I love it. Oh my goodness. Let me go back in here. Oh, love. Thank you again. Thank you. Next thing you know, next live stream, we're just gonna hear that thing turn on its own. Cause I think did Chantal say it's loud? I forgot because I think she's worn it before, either in a video or a live stream. But either way, that poor CPAP deserves so much better. It's just, I bet you she don't even buckle it in when she's taking it from Natter's house. You know, she probably place it in the passenger seat or the back seat. I bet you she don't even buckle in that CPAP. That CPAP has seen some things. It's so rude. So rude.
Like, what does that even have to do anything with anything?
Katie, exactly.
Yes, I'm gonna throw it in your face if I do things for you like that, and then you tell me to fuck off. Like, why in the fuck would I, like, why would I not throw that in your face? I'm gonna throw it all day, every day. So what happened was, when you told me fuck you, I was supposed to go there.
Wait, where did the comment go? Thank you, Red. Let me tell you something. You know the first thing that came to mind when I saw this comment? That's probably how Chantel learned to give head. Because you know she couldn't breathe. So the steps to getting to be able to give Natter pecan pie probably started with the CPAP. Imagine her hooked up to the CPAP every time she goes to give Natter pecan pie. Like, hold on. And she gets back on the CPAP to get you. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Like, you know how you have breaks in between sex, like in between rounds? You just lay there, make sure the fan's blowing because you're sweating and stuff. Chantel sweating, and then she puts on the mask. In between rounds, she's trying to make sure her lungs don't collapse. Even though all she was doing is laying there starfishing. She's like, hold on. Natter's on one side smoking a cigarette. Chantel's on the other side rolled over, attached to the CPAP machine, trying to make sure this bitch don't die. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Shannon, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Listen, some days, let me tell you, want to hear the truth? Some days you gotta fake it. It's not every day it's there. Some days you just need an ounce. So you don't need any of mine because you already got it. Some days you just gotta fake it and push through. Push through. But I wish you nothing but the best. You don't need my confidence. You got it. You got it. Trust me. But oh my goodness, enamored. So okay, my ex used to live out there, and I guess the lemonade drinks, the lemonade icy drinks. I just remember that was like really famous or something back then. Back when we were together, he said it was a staple. I don't know why, but I guess you guys are known for it. I used to mess those up when I used to go to Rhode Island. The lemonade icy thing. It's like a slushy or something. Hopefully that makes sense. It's been years. I just remember that was a big staple in Rhode Island. But that was one of the first things we would do when I'd go out there. He actually tried to my ex tried to teach me how to drive stick. I messed something up in his car. It was not a good thing. It was not a good thing. So I stick to I'm an automatic girl because that traumatized me because I didn't know I'd be so bad that I could mess something up. And you know what? I did. I did. I did. Right, Tara? You're not my real mom. That poor CPAP machine. That CPAP machine didn't get to choose its home. Its home was chosen for it. And look at everything it's going through. Mm-mm-mm. Let's get back into this.
After I told him I lied to him, actually. Because I have to lie to you. You don't leave me a choice. I lied to him, said I was going for my family's Christmas, which he didn't want me to go to. And I said, okay.
Welcome, Janice.
So I'm going to tell him, because I didn't want to tell him I was going to Pete's mom's Christmas. So, said I'm going to my family Christmas, and I'll be back at like 9. So my bad, I did say I would come right back. But I got home, went for a poo, and just kind of felt tired, and the cats were around, and I felt like I just want to spend a night at home. I mean, I spent a lot of nights not at home, and I wanted to spend a night at home.
Thank you, Carla.
And I sent him that in a text message. I said, actually, I'm gonna... I said, but don't worry, we'll work hard on your channel all week, make up for the videos I missed. And then he just replied with, fuck you. fuck you, over and over, fuck you. People are telling him I was with Pete.
I bring my food.
Why do you go live with Pete? Because, I don't know, we were driving home. I didn't think it was a
Exactly.
big deal. It shouldn't be. He, like, said, like, he even said, like, it's done for Pete's. Pete's is gonna, like, Pete's is gonna get his or whatever. Fucking, like, stupid shit. Over Pete's being mad about him fucking how he treats me. Why are you so threatened by Pete's? You look like a friggin' really, really bad when you do that. Oh, Deputy Beezer. P better hide before Marble Mouth gets to the villa. What are you talking about?
Asshole who thinks that the asshole's coming over. Obviously, I just completely straight up fucking ignore anyone who like any comments about that shit. It's not even the slightest bit worth responding to.
Chantel's just dying inside right here.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet, right? Okay, I'm turning it off if he's not talking about me.
The reason I played that clip, the reason I played the clip where she's talked about the things Nader has said, done in that clip there, is because someone asked, like, why did you go live with Pete? And she's like, what's the problem? She's known for some time. Anytime she does anything with Pete, especially something like live streaming, what conversation erupts from that? She's very aware of that. Chantel has intentionally pinned Nader and Pete against each other from the beginning. I don't think she was expecting the outcome and how much it would escalate on Nader's part. It's one thing for Nader to be threatening Pete's to Chantel. It's another thing for Nader to be threatening Pete's on a live stream. And it got out of hand. Once again, she tried to play a game, but he has been outplaying her the whole time because he's smarter and he's more manipulative than she will ever be. And she won't accept that.
I'm not watching that boring fucking shit. And I'm never seeing you again.
Miss K, thank you so much for upgrading. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who's upgrading. That means a lot. Our Discord is about to be lit.
You say
Oh
fuck
my
you
God.
like that, and then you eat cheese toast with a straight face on stream? You're sick. Who does that? Ted Bundy. You're Ted Bundy.
Mm.
You are Arabic Ted Bundy.
Mm.
You are Arabic Ted Bundy. He did stab KEG. You're not too bright either, are you? If he stabbed his ex.
I just want to, before we go into it, earlier in the stream, before she got upset at Nader and called him the Arabic Ted Bundy, she was fighting for her life. She was defending this man's criminal record as if her life depended on it. And just like that, he became the Arabic Ted Bundy. But let's listen. Let's listen in.
The gut, and he attempted to kill her, he'd still be in prison. Okay? He did it in self-defense. I've seen it.
He stabbed two people.
He would still be in prison for attempted murder. Hello? Like, people are not too... I'm not even fighting with these people today.
You are.
Seriously, I can't do it. You people are just too fucking dumb.
He stabbed two
I'm
people.
sorry. I mean, like, hello? Yes, I know. He did stab two people in self-defense.
He stabbed two people.
I tell you guys, I've seen the...
And here's the thing. We don't know if it's in self-defense. And what I do know is the behavior Nader himself has shown online. Threatening Pete multiple times. Threatening FFG. That was a veiled threat, asking where she lives. So what I do know is this innocent man who just defended himself by stabbing two people has been on this platform being incredibly aggressive and threatening people on more than one occasion. It doesn't really help his case.
Papers I tell you he would still be in jail, but you don't believe me. So what am I going to do? I'm not going to fucking sit here and try and, you know, just because of
Exactly.
something I told you bad he did, you think everything like the worst that he did is like that's it. That's
I'm going to repeat, we're also going based off of what we've seen ourselves. Natter has showcased a lot of his own anger and toxic behavior. Keep in mind, this is the same woman who sat on live stream a few months ago and said that Natter said he can kill her before the cops get to her when she threatened to call the cops. But now she's caping for this man. It was self-defense. I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. Especially since Nader out here talking about he was a prison boss. You call this person, call your family person, meet me. He's always trying to pull up. I don't think it was self-defense, but I wasn't there. But you know who else wasn't there? Chantel. But I can showcase a whole bunch of aggression and threats that I've seen for myself over the past few months. Self-defense, doubt it. But I wasn't there. Thank you, Aaron. You're so cute. Thank you so much for the super chat. See, y'all taking notes? Y'all taking notes? I'm kidding. Obviously I'm kidding, but thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Serenity. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, we
called the
almost
slippery
done.
slope fallacy. It's not logical. Okay? Marcia Salas. Pete, I can make fun of Charlie's mugshot because she makes fun of my looks every fucking day. So if you want to go support that, do it, and I'll block you and save you time. How about that, you fucking hypocrite? How about that? I'm tired of these people in my chat, actually. I've seen the paper. Like, I've helped him with this shit.
First of all, if Chantel's helping me with a court case, I'm pleading guilty immediately. Because this bitch will fuck around because she's that dumb and get me more time. So the fact that he's that down and out, didn't he say he spent thousands on a lawyer? I don't know what Chantel was helping him with, but I'd immediately sign guilty. No. Are you sure you don't want? No. Why? Because this is all I got to help me. No. She'll get me more time. Guilty. What is it? 5 years? Sign me up. I'm ready. I'm ready. Imagine Chantel being the person that you have helping you with something that serious. That bitch can't even help herself. She's currently dodging mug shots. The fact that Chantel thinks that she hasn't been on live stream doing illegal shit. Chantel is currently dodging mug shots herself. The minute she gets caught, oof. You think Chantel hates me now? She better hope she never gets a mugshot. Cause she really gonna hate me. She's really gonna hate me. Yeah, I remember. It was like 80 85K on a lawyer, and you got this dumb bitch helping you? That's crazy. Oh yeah, you're right. No contact. See, I'm not a good criminal, guys. Okay, I forgot. No contest. There you go. Guilty, no contest. Don't take legal advice from me, please. Please don't. But damn sure don't take it from Chantel either. Please.
I mean, yeah, girl. That was proof. Girl.
Thank you, Moonfit. You see, I
didn't
don't
see a
know.
police report. I seen the court paper, like the case, what he was convicted of, everything.
Chantel could barely read, so I highly doubt she's able to really go through that and read all the way through to figure out exactly what was done. And she'd probably believe anything this man says. The paperwork probably said, "Hey, why does it say you ran after them and jumped on their back if it's self-defense?" He could give any explanation and she'd believe it. That thing could have said he hopped on their back and well, let me not get too graphic. No, he hopped on their back. He hopped on their back and bit their neck because that's stabbing. With those teeth, that's still considered stabbing. Chantel would still believe it was self-defense. We don't know what those court papers said. Chantel could barely read her damn self. She damn sure can't write English.
What happened? I mean,
thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
Someone just messaged me. Arabic Ted Bundy. Yes. What did he just said that? He's done? He's done? Really? You're done. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. He's done.
Thank you, Katie.
He's done.
How many times do you think Natter and Didi? Because I don't know, has Natter been? Well, let me double check before I sound stupid saying this. Because I don't think he's gone live. I haven't seen him. Oh, he's live now. Whatever. But okay, so he must have went live while I was live or whatever. But how many times do you think him and Didi were baking pecan pies together today? Thank you again, Katie. I say they probably were baking pecan pie a couple of times today. That's what I think. I know it's so petty to think about those things, but
How
I'll
the
go
fuck
there.
is he done? With what? He's a fucking psycho. Eating cheese toast. I'm not calling him ever again.
She called him 20 times
I
after
actually
this.
turned right off.
Black Jay, I
When
think,
you
yeah,
get me to
2
the
times.
point where I'm really turned off and I don't want to be around you,
Red, agreed.
I have no problem walking away.
Mm-hmm. All right. And that's that on that. All right. So tomorrow we will reconvene. I will figure out which live stream I'm going to go over tomorrow. I know I want to go over, I think, 2 of Natter's, not in one day. And what's the other one? The CPAP one, and definitely the one from today. So we have a busy week. I have to get to editing, and we're going to cover most of this. If anything else crazy happens, just bear with me because they're moving fast. Literally in the last 2 days, I feel like there's been about 10 live streams. Like, chill. Chantel's unflicked bean. Thank you for the super chat, number 1. Number 2. You guys with these fucking names. I love it so much. Oh my goodness. Yes, so I'll be live tomorrow. Thank you again for the super chat. I'll be live tomorrow. I'll figure out which live stream to go over. It probably will be the same time. If I could go earlier, I would, but I just know I can't. But I'll be live tomorrow. We'll figure out a plan. I'll keep my eye out on whatever Chantel's doing. Let me actually go download that other stream that she did before I went live. But thank you, guys. I know it's been a wild last few weeks, and I appreciate you guys showing me grace with missing the live stream this weekend. It's just everything with the water was frustrating. I almost went full Karen, y'all. When I tell you I almost went full Karen, I almost went full Karen. It was not a pretty weekend. But thank you for anyone who's here, anyone who made it to the end of the stream. I appreciate you. If you don't mind, consider giving the stream a like on your way out. Remember, be better today than you were yesterday, and greater tomorrow than you will be today. And if all else fails, do not give pecan pie on live stream. That is ridiculous and a bit trashy. Just saying. Later, guys.
My type, typically, if I'm looking for somebody attracted, tall enough, in really good shape, a nice jaw, chiseled features, black, dark hair, dark eyes, smells good. It is gross. I'm a gross person. Let me be gross. Just don't come near me. Don't fuck me. Nice hands. Works good with their hands. It's just the hypocrisy of it. You think I have no standards at all? Well, they're low, but... After I shit at his house, I bend over in my lingerie and say, "Wipe me, daddy." Well, I'm not the only person on the internet who rages, right?
No, but you do rage kind of a lot.
I'm thinking of taking anger management. because I don't deal with my anger very, very well.
My overreaching message? Tough. If you also don't want to die, you can't do all the other things you want. And what gets me? Okay, when I was doing my A-levels at school, we went to London to visit some art galleries. And I think it was in the Hayward in London, the Museum of Modern Art. I think it was the Hayward, I might have the name wrong. There was a display, an exhibit that had 2 TV screens. And on one screen, it had a man in a suit jumping up and down, going quack, 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 quack. And on the other side, on a TV screen facing it, it had a jester jumping up and down, going no, 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 no. And it was essentially illustrating how both of those things took the same amount of effort. And I think about that when I look at her, when I look at her videos, when I look at how hard she works to wriggle out of the things she actually needs to do.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord splits you.